Good evening and welcome to another amazing session of Trackland webinars. This is your host Arnold Singh for the evening. Today we are going to discuss about God's own country, Kerala. Kerala is one of the most preferred domestic destinations for Indian travelers, but due to high number of COVID cases, it was not open for tourism. But since now situation is in control and things are getting better, people have started traveling back to this heavenly place. In this webinar today, we'll discuss in brief about the destination and then we'll discuss our auto quotes feature, which will help our agents to manage the query flow very effectively since it's really high for Kerala. So now, without any further delays, I would like to welcome the speaker for the day, Mr. Arav from supply team at Rapid. Hello, Arav. How are you?
Hi, Arun, I'm good. How are you doing?
Yes, Arav, I am also doing good, and I believe our travel agents are also excited for today's session. And before we begin with today's presentation, I would like to tell you all that we'll be having a Q&A session post this presentation. So if you have any doubts and queries, you can post them in the live chat as we proceed, and then Mr. Arav will be answering them.
Yeah. Just allow me a second. I'm facing a network issue. Give me a second.
Maybe there is some network issue on your side, Arav. We cannot hear you properly. And your video is also lagging. We are really sorry, audience. So Mr. Arav dropped out of the meeting due to some technical issues. Just wait for a minute or two and we'll begin with the session again.
Hello.
Yes, Arav.
Am I audible, Arun?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Hello everyone. Good evening. We'll be starting basic and brief, destination learning of Kerala, how to sell Kerala, and why we should sell Kerala. And then I'll be taking you through to the auto course page. So the destination training, I'll keep it as brief as possible because we did the same last month, and I saw we had a good number of people who attended. So let's get started. I'll be sharing my screen. So let's get started with the destination of Kerala. So it's the southernmost state in India, with Arabian Sea on one side and Western Ghats there as well. So yeah, Kerala, the best thing that about Kerala I find is that there are beaches, there are hill stations, there are backwaters, there's a lot of wildlife, there is history as well. So it's a complete package, because at the destination pe jate, you don't get everything. Like you get mountains, but then you don't get beaches. You get beaches, but then again you don't get the wildlife that is there, and there's no history as well. So Kerala has basically all of this, and it's a very beautiful place. So this is the basic geography of Kerala. Out of the major the ones that people generally travel to are Kochi, Munnar, Thekkady, Alleppey, and Goa. Those are the major ones. Apart from that, people also go to Wayanad and Kozhikode. So now there are three geographical regions in Kerala. Uh, Highlands, where there are high mountains and all the curry and spices होते हैं. Then midland में आपके mountains आ जाते हैं, and lowlands होते हैं वहाँ पे, जैसे cashew, coconut and all you can grow. Lowland है coastal area, so तीनों चीजें होती हैं वहाँ पे. Sorry, there's a lag in my network. Am I audible?
Yes, Arav, there is some network issue on your side, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. Apologize to everyone. I've been facing this issue. I don't know. So let's continue. So Trivandrum is the capital. So season, yeah, Rabina, क्या है? So season in Kerala continue around till May and June. So right now the thing is that since the tourism was not open for a long time, people have been flocking to Kerala and they have been going to Kerala in huge numbers. So we have been getting a lot of queries also for Kerala, जिसकी वजह से we decided okay, we'll make the AutoQuote page live so that आप instantly जो है अपने customers के लिए आप quote ले सकते हैं with the desired hotels and the itinerary as well. So climate is very nice वहाँ पे. Best time is always throughout the year. People love to visit Kerala. It's one of the top selling destinations in the world actually. So there are more people that go to Kerala than any other country. Dubai, Maldives. More people go to Kerala. So ecotourism है, arts, beaches, waterfalls है वहाँ पे, museums, wildlife and hills, beaches, backwaters. Everything is there. Houseboat and all. पैराग्लाइडिंग हो जाती है वहाँ पे, कोवलम बीच फॉर स्विमिंग एज वेल. ट्री हाउस में भी आप रह सकते हैं. सो मेजर सिटीज आर मुनार, थेकडी, आलेपी, कुमारकोम, कोवलम, कोची, अथिरापल्ली, वारकला, कन्याकुमारी एंड वायनाड. So Kochi, it's the financial capital. So most people when they come to Kerala, they land in Kochi. You can go to Athirapalli on the way, and then you reach Munnar. Munnar is a hill station actually. So that wildlife and a lot of beauty. So people love going there. Then you go to Thekkady. So Thekkady has the Periyar National Tiger Park, and it has spices and all, and there's a river cruise that happens. So in Thekkady, now it's going to be a little bit hot because it's on the Tamil Nadu border, so it might be a little hot. So our recommendation would be that you take AC rooms, because by default in Thekkady a lot of the hotels that are there, they provide non-AC rooms. So you can take the AC top up for an extra 500 rupees, which is something personally that I recommend, क्योंकि अब गर्मी होने वाली है, so it's going to be a bit problematic for the customers. Then you to Alleppey. Now Alleppey backwater, तो वहाँ पे जो है it's really beautiful. Boat races होती है, house boats होती है, river cruise होती है. So आप house boat जब आप लेते हैं, so there are 3 categories of houseboat. The first is the deluxe houseboat, second is premium, and third is luxury houseboat. Now अभी क्योंकि गर्मी होने वाली है, my personal recommendation would be we should go for a premium houseboat. The reason being that premium houseboat में AC runs 24 hours as compared to deluxe houseboat, जिसमें only operates from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the morning. And in luxury houseboat, it's a glass covered houseboat, so upside का पूरा area enjoy कर सकते हैं, and it's a fully houseboat this thing. So in premium houseboat जो है आपको AC will operate 24 hours but inside the room. In a luxury houseboat, it operates everywhere inside. So our personal recommendation would be that since you're already going, तो आप या तो premium houseboat लीजिए या luxury houseboat लीजिए. Then Kumarakom is again the same. तो उधर पे भी हाउस बोट्स होती हैं. सो वी कैन प्रोवाइड यू विद हाउस बोट इधर इन कुमारकोम और इन अलेपी. उसके अलावा वहाँ पे थोड़े रिजॉर्ट्स भी हैं, वो भी आप चेक कर सकते हैं. कोवलम इज अनदर सिटी जहाँ पे जो है त्रिवेंद्रम के सबसे पास है, वहाँ पे बीचेस वगैरह हैं, एंड पद्मनाभ स्वामी टेम्पल जा सकते हैं. सो दैट इज ऑल्सो वेरी गुड डेस्टिनेशन. कन्याकुमारी इज द सदर्नमोस्ट पॉइंट, तो आप वहाँ भी जा सकते हैं. कला हो गया, जटायु पार्क हो गया, एंड वायनाड हो गया. So culture is very nice, काफी artistic culture है केरला का, and कथकली है, and all these activities that are there, dance forms and everything. So it's a multi talented destination. The most packages में आ जाता है आपका 3 रात 2 nights Munnar and 1 night Alleppey / Kumarkom कर सकते हैं आप. 2 nights Munnar, 1 night Thekkady, 1 night Alleppey, and 4 nights. This is the maximum selling package, the 4 nights package. 2 nights Munnar, 1 night Thekkady, and 1 night Alleppey. इसमें if you add 1 night Kochi, तो आप 5 रात का पैकेज बना सकते हैं. 6 nights में 2 nights Munnar, 1 night Thekkady, 1 night Alleppey, and 2 nights Kovalam कर सकते हैं आप. And then 2 nights Munnar, 1 night Thekkady, 1 night Alleppey, 2 nights Kovalam, and 1 night Kochi भी ले सकते हैं आप. So ऐसे you can check. And this was a Valentine's deal that we were running. So this is still valid for March end, जिसमें आप you can take package for 4,000, जिसमें एक candlelight dinner है, and hotel details and all आप में से ले सकते हैं over. So these are the basic deals. Houseboat ऐसी होती है. Premium houseboat is also there, start INR 8,500. So this is what a premium houseboat looks like from the inside. So best time to travel is pleasant throughout the year. Normal temperature during summer is 26 to 33 degrees. There are 3 airports, Kochi. Houseboats are very safe, people take care, so customers always enjoy. Houseboats operate in monsoon also. And let's, start with the auto codes now. So this is our page where you can take auto code. So let's start with a basic 2 nights in Munnar, 1 night in Alleppey. So यहाँ पे आप अलग अलग हो सकते हैं. Let's start with स्पाइस जंगल. Now मुनार में आपके पास opportunity है कि आप कथकली शो ले सकते हैं, एलिफेंट राइड ले सकते हैं. So taken कथकली शो. Then यहाँ पे डीला हाउस बोट ले लिया हमने 1 bedroom AC. Meal plan is CP. Travel date let's take it as tomorrow, next month of 12th. Okay. Cab transfer is this. Drop point is Kochi. Number of rooms 1, number of cabs 1, adults 2. Booking in 2-3 days. Flights booked. So we have submitted the requirement. So let's take another quote for the time being. Now let's go for a 4 nights package. So Abad Copper Castle is a beautiful hotel. One property that we recommend. आप ड्राइवर्स भी देख सकते हैं. So we'll go with Abad Copper Castle. Then यहाँ पे हमने spices lamp ले लिया. Premium houseboat, again MEP plan. Let's take this as 20th April. This time we'll take an Ertiga. Number of rooms are 2. Adults are 4. So we can accompany sedan also. Okay, drop point is Kochi. So let's try another 7 nights package. Okay, this time we'll take a 7 nights package. Hotel dunes ले लेते हैं. स्पाइस जंगल हो गया, यहाँ पे पैशियो, यहाँ पे हाउस बोट ले ली. देन कोलम में भी हमने होटल ले लिया. सीपी प्लान. ट्रैवल डेट यहाँ का ये ड्रॉप पॉइंट. लेट्स टेक त्रिवेंद्रम. डोंट नो. So I think there's a network issue that I'm facing. It's taking a bit time. तब तक एक और ले लेते हैं 5 nights में. This time we'll take a 5-star this thing. So 5-star में Le Maritime is a good option. Radisson Blu भी है, Crown Plaza भी है. Then Munnar में The Fog Munnar is a beautiful hotel. You can take Amberdale, you can take Shandy's. So we'll take The Fog only. Luxury house is CP, PC sedan. So यहाँ पे जो है ट्रैवलर का हमारा ऑटो कोड आ गया. So this is come for 5-star that we took. So before. Then we got the new code जिसे हमने मंगवाया था. जैसा आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे कोट आ गया, and device itinerary के साथ everything comes. Then payment policy cancellation device tour itinerary आ जाती है, and so arrival in Kochi hotel transfer. Then Munnar जाते हैं next day. Then you go to Munnar sightseeing. Then you go to Thekkady. वहाँ से आप Alleppey जाते हैं. Then 2 nights you spend in Kovalam and then you return to the airport. So यहाँ पे आ गया ये भी. तो 5 स्टार में जो हमने मंगवाया था द फॉग मुनार के साथ जो आया था, तो ये भी हमारा कोट आ गया है. सो ऐसे आप जाके यू कैन चेक आउट द पेज एंड यू कैन टेक अ लॉट ऑफ कोट्स. तो ऐसे है. बाकी आप ये सारी चीज़ें देख सकते हैं, टाटा टी गार्डन, पेरियार लेक, पेरियार टाइगर रिजर्व्स, यू नो, वेम्बान लेक, Matubati Dam, St. Francis Church. So all these things you can cover. So that's the basic thing. बाकी कोई अगर आपके questions है तो आप मुझे बताइए. We can, you know, close it up.
Thank you so much, Arav, for explaining this feature in detail, and I am sure our travel agent partners will use this auto quote feature and grow their business, because this will help them manage the massive query flow which will be coming in coming months for Kerala. So yes, audience, if you have any doubts, you can post them in the live chat, and we'll begin with the Q&A session now. Right. So the first question is that the deal you mentioned, the Valentine deals. So what is the validity of that deal, and how can we add that in the auto quotes?
So that is an offline deal. So you will have to contact the team, and it's a fixed deal, 24,000 with a certain set of hotels that we have. So you can take it. It's valid for traveling in the month of March only. So if anybody is wanting to travel, then you can travel, and yeah, it's valid for the month of March.
Okay. So the next question is from Travel Eyes, and they are asking that how many days do you suggest are best for a family with the age group of 20 to 30 and some people above 50 if they are traveling together to Kerala?
So I would suggest you take 5 nights, because उसमें first night आप कोची रह सकते हैं, then next 2 nights आप मुन्नार रह लीजिए, तो वहाँ पे hill station पूरा हो जाएगा cover. Then 1 night Thekkady and last night you can take an Alleppey or Kumarkom. So in 5 nights you can cover the most travel destinations in Kerala. So 5 nights is the way to go. If you are looking for a time constraint, then definitely 4 nights with 2 nights Munnar, 1 night Thekkady and 1 night Alleppey is also a good option.
Right. So can you suggest some good sightseeing for the same itinerary as well?
So mostly the sightseeing is covered in the court only. So जब आप कोर्ट आएंगे ना तो आपके पास डिवाइस एक्चुअली आ जाएगी. So यहाँ पे Jewish synagogue, St. Francis Church, Dutch Palace, you know, Chinese fishing nets and ये चीजें cover होती हैं. यहाँ पे plantation आती है, and you know, you can do Matubati Dam Lake and Echo Point and all these places you can cover. In Thekkady में you can, you know, take a boat ride, and Alleppey again is a river में आप, you know, you go there. So in the backwaters आप houseboat में रहते हैं. So the device itinerary has most of the sightseeing covered. उसके अलावा if you want, you can take Kathakali show tickets and all. That is an option that you can add in Munnar. You can take an elephant ride also. That's also available in Munnar. So अगर आप केरला बेच रहे हैं तो most people go for a 4 nights package, you know, 2 nights in Munnar plus 1 night in Thekkady and 1 night Alleppey. So this covers most of the major destinations. इसके अलावा if you want, we can add additional Kochi so that you don't stay in Kochi, but आप Kochi sites cover कर सकते हैं probably on the last day return from Alleppey. So like that.
I'm sorry, Arav, your voice got disconnected in the end. Can you please repeat?
I'm saying, so 4 nights package is the one that is sold mostly. So in that 2 nights in Munnar, 1 night in Thekkady and 1 night Alleppey. And if you want, you can take additional Kochi sightseeing that you can add offline once the booking is being confirmed. So that is done on the last day before the flight or train. So half day Kochi sightseeing also you can add. So that will ensure that you cover most of the aspects of the trip, and it will be a very good budgeted package as well.
Right. So coming to the next question, which is by Ritu Rathiji. So they are asking smaller destinations like Varkala and Atrapalli, are they covered in the instant quotes?
So actually, right now we have not added them, but on a case by case basis you can do, and definitely this is something that we are going to add in the future. So yeah, right now we don't have that option, but if you want, we can add it offline for you.
Okay, so we have a continuation question again from Miss Ritu Rathiji. So they are asking who to contact if we book from Trackline and there is some issue on the tour.
Uh, so I am available 24/7. My number is shared in every quote, and my number is there in the voucher as well. So most of the clients, in fact, all of our clients, they never face any difficulty. But if there is a hiccup or anything, then I'm always available on calls. So my name and number is mentioned in the quote. It's there in the bottom actually. So यहाँ पे my name and number is there, and my number is there. So you can contact me, and I am always available.
Right. So now coming to the next question, how about the south sides like Varkala and Trivandrum? Can we cover them in the 5-day itinerary?
So you can cover them, but we have not added that option in the auto quote yet. But if you want, we can send you an offline quote for the same. So yeah, if you want, we can cover it in the offline quote. वरना आप जब कोवलम जाते हैं in 6 nights, तो आप cover कर ही सकते हैं. Trivandrum sightseeing is included वहाँ पे.
Okay. So the next question is that are we offering any special offers and discounts for Kerala as of now? Do we have any special deals?
So we'll be floating a deal, tomorrow that you can check out. And in fact, if you book with us in the next 1 week, until Holi, we will give you flat INR 500 rupees off for every booking that you do. So that is one thing. Plus, we'll be giving you complimentary candlelight dinner from our side in the houseboat. That's also there.
Right. Yeah. So the next question is that you mentioned about the guide page. So can you tell us about that as well? That marketing posters and everything.
So you can check out the guide यहाँ पे. बाकी हमारे marketing team always keeps on floating posters, and also you can check the poster, and you can download them and share your own posters with the customers. जैसे आप बाकी destination में करते हैं, केरला के लिए भी वो feature available है. Any more questions?
Right. So coming to the next question, the candlelight dinner you told us about. So is it on the houseboat?
Yes, it's on the houseboat. So in houseboat, you get all meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So everything is included. So in dinner, we organize a candlelight from our side.
Right. And the price you mentioned is for a couple, right?
For a couple, yes.
Right, Anu. So these are all the questions that we have received till now. So would you like to add anything else? We can conclude today's session.
Yeah, so I would just like to say that Abhi Kerala has been, picking up greatly. We have been getting a great number of queries. अगर आप चाहते हैं सिर्फ हाउस बोट बुक करना, आप हमसे ओनली हाउस बोट बुक करा लीजिए. If you want only transfers, cab transfers, we will organize cab transfers for you. If you want a package to है. So all three aspects and segments we are covering: houseboats, cabs, and packages. So all the things are covered, and Kerala is now finally picking up. COVID restrictions have been removed, and अब जो है वहाँ पे if you're a double vaccinated person, then you don't require any RT-PCR test to go with it. So it is really picking up, and we are there to support you, and let's get the business floating now.
Right.
So
Thank you so much, Araf, for this wonderful presentation. And I am sure that our travel agent partners will now start using the Autobot feature and will do great business with us when it comes to Kerala. So thank you so much.
absolutely, thank you so much everybody for your time, and look forward to business with you. And thank you, Harnoor, for organizing this session. Again, always a great pleasure with you. Thank you so
Right.
much.
Thank you so much, audience, for taking out time to attend today's session. I hope this session was enriching for you and you will continue to do so in future. So if you want to attend all the future webinars happening here at Trackline official channel, do press this like button and the subscribe button so that you do not miss on any updates. Thank you so much, audience.